Hey there everybody, this is Brandon from Brandonsmarathon.com. Hope you're doing well. This is my daily training diary for Ironman Wisconsin 2009. Currently 15 days to go. I actually think it's 15 days, 23 hours, and so many minutes. So technically 16 days, but we're calling it 15 days because when midnight hits that day of, that's it. Anyway, here I am in my den. And this morning, it's currently still this morning, it's 7:15. I got up 4:30 to go on my scheduled training ride. I got about 6 miles from home, and I began noticing a kind of knocking in my bottom bracket. The bottom bracket, for those of you who may not know, is the place on your bicycle where the crank, the arms go through, where the gear attaches. It's the very bottom kind of apex of your bike. Well, would it be an apex? Whatever. Where everything comes together at the very bottom of your bike. So I noticed this kind of thunk, thunk, thunk right in my bottom bracket, and so I was wondering what it is. And at first I thought it was the float on my shoe. The float is the amount of wiggle room your shoe has. Kind of, if the cleat attaches like this, it's the amount of wiggle you have this way. That's the float. And it turns out it was not. It was actually, something a little more significant. So I'm all out there. I'm rocking my brand new blue racing shirt, which I plan on wearing in the race, which you can see here. And then I look down and, and I'm trying to figure out what this sound is. And I realize that it's my crank arm, my left crank arm, is loose. So I'm like, oh crap, I don't have the large millimeter. I can't remember the size off the top of my head, what size it takes to tighten it. So I turn around and I start heading for home. Mind you, at this point I'm 6 miles away from home. I turn around and I get about a little less than a mile, and then this happens. Did you catch that? So take a little closer look. Yep, that's right. I'm not supposed to be able to be holding this because the thing is supposed to be attached to my bicycle. My crank arm freaking fell off. So it didn't break or anything. It's just that this part right here, which is this goes on the bottom bracket cup, and then that thing right there in the middle is threaded, and you screw it in and you can see the large size hex wrench that's needed, that I don't carry anything that large. So yeah, that sucked and ruined my training ride. So then I had to turn around and I started walking, and I was 5 miles away from home. So I started walking and I'm like, screw this, man. I'm in cycling gear and once again in my fancy new top, which I'm still wearing. And I'm walking, and I'm like, "Kid, this is ridiculous." And I know that my buddy Jason would make crazy amounts of fun of me if I didn't get on the bike and pedal with one leg. So I geared her down, hopped on the bike, and with one leg, my right leg, which is the one that I don't need to be putting stress on right now, kind of ripped it the rest of the way home. There are a couple of wicked hills that I had to get off and walk up right under the George Washington Bridge there. And yeah, I mean, it sucked a lot. It kind of ruined my training ride for the day. I do need to, it would be like a 5-minute fix, but I had to ride all the way home with one leg, get here, fix it, and then go ride again. And I have to go to work. I mean, I have to make money to be able to afford to go to Ironman Wisconsin 2009. So that's the plan. Is to fix it now, jump in the shower, go to work, swim after work, because it's supposed to be pretty rainy this evening, and that's it. I actually am in pretty good spirits. My legs feel good. What I was trying to do, I was trying to do some tempo riding as far as I got, and then just trying to keep the cadence high and really concentrating on form. The other day I noticed something. When there's a headwind, for whatever reason, and I'm not sure why, I think it's like a physiological reason, I really lean forward very far on the aero bars, and what ends up happening is it stresses my shoulders, the front, kind of my deltoids here, my front deltoids, and it really stresses those, and so I need to be aware of that, and I was really trying to be conscious of my aero position today, but I digress. Anyway, going to go for my swim tonight, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please go to Brandonsmarathon to check out all the amazing information there, or follow me at twitter.com/IronBrandon. I'll talk to you guys soon. Get out there, get your body moving, and keep putting one foot in front of the other.